In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to quickly fix the media offline error that you get in Davinci Resolve whenever you import a file that doesn't have the proper format. So for example, these files came from my Ray-Ban Meta glasses and they're in the wrong format for Davinci Resolve. So I've created a Python script that will mass convert these in a folder, so you can just run this and it'll convert them all to proper format, and then you can drag them in. And I'll show you how to do that now. The first thing you're going to need to get is Python. So I'll put this link to the Windows version of Python in the description, and then scroll down until you find one of these 3.10 versions. That's just what I'm using right now. If you already have Python installed, this will probably work with your version, but you would just go ahead and click download the installer, and then you'll run through this as normal. You can add Python to your path and do install now. Just follow the prompts until that's done. And then we're also, once Python is done installing, we're going to need ffmpeg, which is a video conversion tool that Python can use to convert the formats of these videos, and it's going to encode it into the proper version. So we're going to go get the Windows version. So we'll go to Windows builds, and we're going to go to this link. And then once we're in here, we're going to get the full version of this file. So click ffmpeg get full 7-zip and let it download. It'll take a minute or two because it's a reasonably large file. Once it's completed, go ahead and unzip it. And I'm just going to unzip it to the C drive in this tutorial, just since that's a little bit easier to do. Once it's done unzipping, you'll be able to see it in your C drive. You may have to click refresh. And here is the bin directory, which contains ffmpeg.exe. That's what Python is going to be calling here in this command. So in order for this to run with the command properly, we're going to have to take this URL. So just click up in here, or like if you can't click in here because you're in Windows 11, you can right click on this and go to properties, go to security, and then grab everything except for the exe part at the end. So we want, basically we're just getting this file path, and then press Control C, then go to Windows and type in environment variables and click enter. And we're going to edit our environment variables. So going to our path here, I'm just going to delete my old one. For this tutorial, I will put in that path we just had and click OK. From there, if you've already installed Python, what you can do is go to your start menu and type in idle, and it'll open a new window. You can open a new file here, and then just copy paste this whole script in there. And for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to make this path a little bit easier. So I'm going to go back to my C drive, and I'm going to do ffmpeg convert. I'm going to make a file called that, and then I'm going to come here and I'm going to do the same path, ffmpeg_convert, and then we're also going to do a subfolder to where it'll output the converted things. So what this is going to do is we'll drop our files in here, and it'll convert them and it'll put them in this folder here. That way it stays clean. So these are the ones I dropped in Davinci Resolve. I'll put them in here, and then I'll click run on this, and it's going to go look in that file or in that folder, and it's going to run this for a minute, which is going to take each of the MP4 files and it's going to convert it to the proper format. This will probably take a few minutes to run. If you have a really large file, it'll take a while, but you can see if it's working because it'll say some numbers down here about the progress and the status. I converted about 1 gig of video, and it took maybe 5 to 7 minutes to complete, and you can see Python output that it was completed. So in here is the original files that I copied in, but then in the converted folder is the new ones. So I'll go back in Davinci Resolve and delete these media offline ones, and then I'll come to this converted folder and I'll drop these in, and you can see now it's all working as intended, and these files are able to be used for making a video. I hope this video helps some of y'all convert a bunch of files and not have to go through them one at a time in any other program. This is the fastest way I've found so far. You can also check out, I made a video about how to use this other tool called Handbrake to convert them one at a time, but sometimes I'll have like 50 videos and I'll have to convert all of them. So this script is a really great way to do it en masse. If this video helped you, please consider liking and subscribing. And also you're welcome to try out my free tool at ytagent.ai. I'm trying to get people to use this. It's something really cool I built where, let's say like you have a YouTube video and it says, why AA batteries still suck? There's a good reason. You can click on the video and you can post in a URL and you can say, why do AA batteries still suck in this video? And then after a moment, it'll load and it'll take your question, it'll feed it to AI, and it's going to watch the whole video and get the transcript. And then it's going to read through all of this and it's going to figure out your answer. And then you can chat with AI in it. So this thing took me hundreds of hours to build and nobody uses it, and I'm trying to put it out there. So if you ever have questions about a YouTube video, give it a try. Everyone gets 15 free tokens a month. It says AA batteries still suck because they have not significantly improved in energy capacity over the year, unlike other types of lithium ion. Physical constraints, market demand, and economic factors. Extremely useful for summarizing videos or studying. And my tool also has one other feature, which is it'll generate timestamps for this video if you want it to. So like, for example, there's no chapter timestamps in here. So if you're a YouTuber like me and you want to section off your content, all you have to do is you just paste in a URL from a video, and after like a minute or two, it's gonna make you timestamps. So then this user will be able to post them in the description. I do like Hank Green, so I'm not nothing against him. I would usually watch his video, but sometimes I just need a quick answer, and this is a great tool to be able to just ask any question with AI.